We need to talk about illegal immigration because we got people in our country who think like this
What
guy.
do you think we should do with people that have come into the country illegally who are here? Is the question.
I think they have the right to be here, frankly. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I think they have the right to be here. I think that's just a basic human right is freedom of movement. We recognize that in the United Nations Charter. That, in my opinion, is just a fundamental human right that all nations ought to recognize. And I'm glad that some people are standing up for that basic human right.
He doesn't believe in borders. This guy thinks anyone should just be allowed to come here. And listen, the world's a tough place. I feel bad for people who don't have as much stuff we have here in America. But that doesn't mean we don't have like a border control. We can't just let everyone here. It's not even like logical. People like this live in a fantasy. By the way, did you notice? He's white. So for all the people out there saying, we just need to go back to a white American country, a majority white country, that'll fix it. We're in this problem because of white people. Because even the most third world immigrant you bring here understands the idea of a border. This idea of no borders is a liberal, it's actually a very Western thought process. Because you don't hear this type of bullshit in other countries. People understand what a border is, but this is the type of people you're living amongst. Now, there's some criticism about ICE. Listen, I have questions about the conduct myself. You saw that woman that got shot in Minneapolis? Me personally, I've never been in that situation. But if it's a 4,000-pound vehicle coming towards me, I'm going to jump out of the way because I have a limited amount of time. I'm not going to just shoot at it and try to kill the driver. Shooting at a car doesn't even work in video games. Like, I'm not going to risk that in real life. Again, I have not been in that situation. Should the officer have made a better decision? I don't know. We're going to find out through the jury. But then I look at some of videos like this. I'm just like, what's going on? You have protesters jumping on ICE vehicles and taking selfies. They're lucky I wasn't the ICE agent. I would have floored it. I would have ran them over, and I would have backed up too. Oh, I know some of you are thinking, Dr. Matt, that's horrible. You're gonna kill them. No, 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 no. I'm gonna make sure they don't die. Trust me, because that would defeat the purpose of them dealing with the pain of a broken limb. This is, by the way, that's probably what you shouldn't do, even if you're law enforcement. That's probably why it's good I'm not an ICE agent, because I wouldn't have no patience with these people. So I don't understand. We can talk about the way ICE is enforcing the law or the way they're going about it, because even Trump is now realizing like this doesn't look good. Yeah, behind the scenes, he's been talking to some of his advisors. The polling don't look good, and I consider myself an intelligent Trump supporter. I voted for the president. He has let me down a few times this year, but I agree with him. This doesn't look good, and we need to change tactics if we want to win the midterm. Now, his dumbass supporters are going to be like, "This is base. This is what I voted for. Base." Yeah, good luck, buddy. Independent voters are not going to go for that. And you know what the worst part is? We've only deported around, I think, 300 to 400,000 people, which is the exact same deportation numbers as last year under Biden. So we're doing all this theatrics, and we're not even getting any different results. It's just these edits, and people are just like, oh, that's based.